Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Thinking you grimy, thinking you gangster, think you a savage. Not today. Think you a cutie, thinking you bougie, think you a bad bitch. Not today. Thinking you grimy, thinking you gangster, think you a savage. Not today. Think you a cutie, thinking you bougie, think you a bad bitch. Not today.
No, man. We're not, how was your weekend, Jan?
Yo, then I was chilling with my son, too. Yo,
Oh, wow, man. Shout out to the dad. Shout out to the dad.
Thank you. The cool 30 generation. Friday, and it was so nice. And quality time. Got to spend time with
and
my
that's all that's
son.
needed, ne?
And now, peace of mind. And then some vova, yeah. But at the end of the day, it was worth it. Like fucking worth it.
For real, my man.
Yeah.
For
and
real.
also, on the weekend.
Weekend, I went to this other gig on Saturday. Friday, I don't remember the gig song. Each because you know, I just I know I'm not the only one.
It's almost tempele,
So Saturday, went to this private gig. I got a friend B at Johnny Walker. It was a nice gig.
Sorry, private when it was public. You just had to register. Private.
You're getting those links.
Oh, man, I linked the night before when I was trying out.
What's the matter again? No, what's the matter? Kirka, oops, sorry, it's filled. Kira, my face.
Your response times are work. Marabanyana kabalo test at the same time.
Come now.
Marandona o send a link at the bottom. What's up, Fed? Night link, Sasa sends a
when
I don't know it.
No, I'm not going to send the link next week.
No, Nidi wa Marandon.
I got too much.
I
know. I don't do those things. Apart with the papers, I want connections.
So did you get any connection?
Yeah. Because that now, like, there was a lot of content creators, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, like those ones that move with the celebrity statuses, but their TikTok status is at the same time.
Okay, man.
So these people now can celeb because of social media, your TikToks and everything. So like I don't know, like not about that.
Okay, so connect you manage to maneuver the get the number.
Most definitely.
That's one.
And then, like, there's some collaborations that are really coming up.
Okay.
That they're also going to compile with Larona. So it's going to be very tough.
No, at least it was productive.
But with the purpose,
Party with the purpose, my man. Sespatala, my fit. Sespatala, Chief Franco. Yeah, man, my weekend went like down like this, my fit too. Went down to a wedding, my fit. Hey, my fit too. Friend of fire, I'm fit. You know where we represent. So where to connect, I know, you know, I love seeing young niggas getting hitched and doing the matrimony thing, you know, because lately we are born and now I'm between these types of relationships and stuff like that. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, it's all about let's put our purpose and differences aside and let's see where we're going as fathers. My lord. Question. My man, you see, once you start putting a date onto something, so much a plan. So there's pipeline now we has
when
must also release my lord on his own. On his own. Do you know taking a black magic? We're getting too old.
The marriage is very complex. Not everyone is meant for marriage.
For sure.
So it's something that we need to do. Not necessarily. When you are ready to get married, then get married. Because people get married for different reasons.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest with that.
Yeah.
Mainly about Nyala because Baratan.
Yeah.
You understand? And
but
for me, not eventually, then it's not a must. Let me just say my opinion regarding this whole marriage thing.
Let's give it
I've seen the marriage. I'll make an example with my parents. My parents, before I was born, way back, and and all that, and what I saw after they got married, you understand? Some of the things really born 3-4 years down the line, but divorce. You understand? Because for whatever reason, because the divorce in the lady reason stubborn. For sure. But you don't have one reason you're why about divorce and whatnot. There's cheating, there's people falling out of love and whatnot.
Yeah, it happens,
so not to me, honestly speaking, I'd rather date, and time will tell. When you're ready, you will feel it.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't date. After 2 years, 2 years,
yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you can still be in a very serious relationship with this person, be committed and all that. But if you decide and you're ready, then do it.
Yeah.
Don't go with the issue of because people you get married for the wrong reasons. So end up you understand? But if you find the right one, or you feel like I'm gonna do this and I want to do this, then do it. I've got nothing against marriage as well.
I'm with you.
So that's what I'm saying. Now I was just taking highlighting. Thank you very much. Highlighting the issue of
Sako, you know, because I always believe it's all about understanding, you know. And I guess if we actually find a partner that really understands utumelo, you know, who are you? You understand? Then you had the liberation to say, you know what? Let me take this woman on, you know. And then it's a name, man. You know how it is. Our face, you know.
Coming to that, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, my talk. Do you think girls or women per se that come from a household where there's a mother and a father are better girlfriends or better wives than maybe
you know, can I just put
what's your take on that?
My take on that, I would really say somehow it plays a role.
Yes.
You know, it plays a role because, I mean, you know, in the olden days that we will put it, is that we grew up with umama no baba.
Yeah.
Mama ati mele umfazi uyabegezela.
And you see
how your mother was carrying themselves towards that marriage thing. You understand? So which is a big highlight to us guys to say, yes, but a lot of us also were raised by utole uguti oledo itime liyashona. You understand? You know? Then things happen to say the father or the mother carries the parental responsibility and responsibility to say, let me take up in Mrs. and then that person behaves as a father and a mother at the same time.
A mother and a father.
So you end up having to grow into that thing. But I always believe we all need that fatherhood generation and aspect, and then we also need that motherhood. You know, so with both of them complementing one another, it then takes it to another different level. So
just
leave it takes it away.
I'll just go back to what you're saying in terms of having both parents or single parents and all that for different reasons. Babang batema bashonile, babang ba divorced and all that. You understand? But still, babang ba divorced, but there's no banal parental play. The akona bitterness, the time even to another. You understand? All I'm saying is goes to how you were raised as a kid,
for sure.
Whether being alone, how or how, we understand. But at the end of the day is both. We need male and tate because how you will need that fatherhood. You understand? How you will also need because hence I'm saying like sometimes it does really play a huge role in how you become as a human being, whether being a husband or a wife to another human being as well. Or a boyfriend, exactly. So it all goes back to your background. Also, it plays a very huge role. And it builds you and it channels you. Okay, this is the person I want to be. You look up to your parents and say, listen,
you see how your mom
this is how my mom is treating my dad. This is how things happen. This is why. I want to grow up in a family where but this is life. You don't always get what you want. You understand? It's about your choices and the daily choices. So dinkang and whatnot.
Shout out to some deep man. Man, sometimes we get to we rolling.
I'm not on a co-parenting now. I've got a son who's only Okay, it's 2, he's turning 3 this year. Yeah. Me and Nalofly, we're not together, but we try by all means more than anything else. And I'm not gonna sit there and make myself a saint. Not intentionally, but I get up, but in the back of my head, like fuck, Joe. I need to be there for my son. You understand? And being there for my son, I must also be there for me. You understand? It doesn't have to be financially, emotionally. I need to be there. My boy needs me, doesn't need me because of and whatnot. For example, exactly. I missed him the minute he left. You understand? So it's not a matter of about Nyogo and all that. Yes, it's one of the aspects. Okay, let me do it for my son. You understand? Let's say for an example, and whatnot. Let me just no man. Instead of go have fun, diploma, how you can call me. Those are the kind of things.
Complementing each other.
Coming to that,
I think that's
so
it.
now when you get my boy,
No, we could.
When you get now, like you have a partner as well, a girlfriend. So like other people, like they tend to think, long as close cool like mama like what is going on? Like that was also friction, I'm sure. Ne?
Diversity. It does, because I think we share the same sentiments. Because I'm also raising an 11-year-old boy, you know, and 11-year-old, my man. Come on. I mean, I'm fair now. We're putting it into frame. Say responsible. You know, but you know, it's the complicity around it and everything that complement one another, because I always believe if we can complement each other, because right now we are growing in a generation where diversity and making sure that we have diversifications of relationship, because one parent comes nomunye umntwana from another marriage and you can't say that's not my son, that's not my daughter, that is your own child. Loving what Inola is saying right now, to say as being plomile nengosiami, and for that it's not uguti he was babysitting, he was parenting.
Exactly.
You know, and I'm loving the term parenting because you know why? We're doing the best for our kids so that tomorrow they look up to us. You know, I mean Gunabo Superman, Nanani, you know, we dads without the capes, Bafetu, but we're doing it with the cape, you know. So I think the friction here, my boy, it sometimes comes where if there's no understanding, you understand, ukuthi umntwana simkhulisa kanjani, you know, umntwana is what you guys need to prioritize. Asibeke umntwana phambili, you know, and then love will come after, because you somewhere somehow need to become friends. And for the friendship to grow, it needs love, communication. It needs openness and commitment.
Yes, right, guys. Just adding to what you were asking, like how I think most importantly is you need to speak to your partner, whoever that comes. And all that. And whatnot. If she calls me and all that, sometimes I'm phone the phone. Obviously, the mode of communication. You understand? But at the end of the day, doesn't mean and all that. We're not like enemies and all that. Like we brought a soul into this world. Fine, life happened. We're not together anymore and whatnot. But at the end of the day is we're sharing it exactly. You understand? So there will be times where I'll be available. And please understand, when I'm saying I'm going to see my son or you must understand. You understand? It could be me, it could be you, and all that. But most importantly is communication. You must communicate to your partner. Listen, and all that. Yes, you're my partner. Me and you, we're starting a new thing. But and that's me. You understand?
Do you guys maybe like find it difficult on dating if you maybe let's say and then like you start dating someone who has an English?
Not to mean that doesn't stop me.
Yeah.
Because honestly speaking, there's a reason why they're not together with the baby date or whatnot, for whatever reason whatsoever. If I meet a person and then we click and all that, hence the communication part of it. We'll sit down and talk about it. You understand? I'm not saying she must open up to me 100% in terms of the previous relationship, but I want a clarity. see, this is the relationship I got a baby date and all that and all that. That doesn't say to me, but that's preference.
You're a bad partner.
That's why people have got preferences. So no, now I want to date someone else and whatnot. But now, for example, if I see you, you're not rating your and whatnot. These are the things that I find out once chatting to you or getting to know you and all that. Other people, there's a deal breakers. No, that's a deal breaker for me. And all that. Now for me personally, it's not a deal breaker. That's not a deal breaker.
You know, my boy, taking from that aspect, I'm looking at it in both ways. To say it all depends on the partner that you're also getting, you know, the kind of person like akhuliswe khona. So how azoyibona naye this whole thing is that, maybe I need to give this guy a chance, you know, or let me date this person because yes, unomntwana kusho ukuthi unozwelo. You understand? And you know, having a child, my boy, it makes you,
and it changes the whole.
It makes you change the way you think or the way you do things, because now you are a responsible person, you understand, to someone. You know, there's somebody that's you're looking behind and he's like walking behind you and he's saying, I want to be like my dad. I mean, so okay, sikulela in an era where we say, you know, we want to look up to somebody. You understand? Besibheka amachita ukuthi ele awuthi lena mfana igcoka smart, elena le time lizibambe grand, you know, la time lelana endladleni layo liziphethe kanje. So those aspects, they build, they mold each other. And I mean, if you got a partner that understands you, I feel that the sky's the limit, my man. You know, you guys can have that sit down conversation, because how about la debate, you know, I mean, come on. So you need to build up on vocab. Like for real, chance, for real. You know, we laugh about it, but it's a sad story.
I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon. 1 year. Let me elaborate on the issue. 1 year, and that's it. You understand? And then that's a shutdown of the conversation, man.
But they don't give you a chance. Like always, they're always right and all that. But sometimes it's better. How long? Acknowledge and apologize. An apology, ask is just to shut down the conversation.
Yes, understand
at least why also. When you say sorry, why are you sorry? You understand? And what you do next is your actions must change. Don't repeat it. Because how we repeat it, clearly you're not sorry.
Exactly.
You're just saying sorry because of. So if I'm saying I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Let's not pack it under the carpet.
So let me say next time, even if the emotions let me try by all means respect your opinion or whatnot, but not get to a point where I understand. Sure. That's I think that's the same. I know it's easier said than done, but sometimes we should try by all means. We learn every day. We can never get to a point where we say it's about everything. I know how to relationship. I know how to parent and all that. Now we are still learning how to parent. We are still learning from each other. And you're not only learning from your peers and whatnot. You can even learn from your other partner as well. Well, this is how things should be done. Communication and all that. You understand? That's my take on it.
So like, what's your deal breaker in a relationship?
My deal breaker, buddy, is understanding, man. It boils down to understanding. If one person can be able to compromise, because you need to understand the relationship is for two people. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and we know that. We hate to love them and we love to hate them. And vice versa. You understand? That is why let's understand that. So that when we understand each other, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, let me just sort out that issue. We understand. Maybe let me help you think of lento you know, that's my deal breaker. And once you've got that, my guy, I mean, come on.
And on Lena, I support you. Like it's so funny that we think alike. But deal breakers when it comes to physical appearance, but it's got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
It all boils down to communication. If we don't have, we shouldn't have the same vision, but let's channel each other to the same direction. We all channel ourselves to this. What I'm saying is, our intentions must be clear. We are building each other. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect. We come from different backgrounds, different worlds. I want this, but at least channels are on a direction. We understand. So if we're not, that's a deal breaker for me. I'm sure they make a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me or my partner, whoever that I'm dating or I'm trying to get to know and like get to know someone, do mo fatshe no re ska jakela o jola man. What's about there's one thing, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put something. Yeah. No,
For you, man. Yeah.
I think we're moving away from that notion now. Get to know someone before you commit yourself. The flopper on a key on fit so bunumuntu so funugumceta. That's the thing. Hence I'm saying it depends on what is your intention with this particular person.
Yeah.
But when if you see, okay, let's be honest. Exactly. I was about to say my man. And head on. Team pride sabangete. Nah, obviously first impression is like fuck, this one she's sexually attractive. Then you get to speak to someone. Another thing now, Mustafa, it will down the pecking order.
For sure.
But now you want to get to know this person. You're very interested in this person. You're asking to do what? Let's go out for lunch. Let's go out for dinner. Get to know the person and all that. I think 12 quarters anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, what and all that. I think maybe if we can try it, go back to that thing.
After my 3 weeks.
I think you come back in the days. It used to work. Because even at that time,
Give me 21 reasons now.
And then now like, you start lying, man. No man, you could feel like I love the way you walk, the way you smile.
No man, that's what I'm saying. In the first 2-3 days, obviously, I'm but with time, it gets to a point where it's not about anymore.
Yeah.
Like you're starting to like this person. Then once you like a person, you do things differently now. Come visit me, what stuff. You understand? Then let it happen. Maybe spontaneous. Are we going to place or my place? Watch movies, let me take you home and whatnot. Then about to say your place or mine or wabona, then automatically do they chop. Understand?
I think
so,
spending time.
Yeah,
that's spending time, get to know a person. Find out what they likes and dislikes. You know, and not we saying where you're asking your favorite colors and all that stuff. No, it's that chapter, you know.
color.
Yeah. You know, the next thing. Yeah. No man, but you know how it is. And we always go through that theme to say Sherry Hayaperi matching underwear. Then she was ready for that night. Because you know, maybe sometimes utanda ibra black, utanda paint pink, you know. But as long as it's laced up, my dog, and I think that's what our problem is, you know, laced up.
Okay, women may kill me for what I'm gonna say. Just because painting and mama is in.
Nice. It's nice. Imagine that. 2023, my 2023, my dog. Come down, man.
No, I'm always commando.
So you're ready for action. So I think
no, come to me.
We are flow up, boy.
Your floor.
So ready for action.
Oh yeah. Beep boy.
Keep my younger babe.
Keep beep.
Keep my younger babe.
I'm a glad. Keep beep.
But
Sini Ravani speaker I kupatinga yo speech no take me like peace no e shana banyana so banyana ba krenkere ba etsa aba mood awon apra ate keep ba bus
for event somebody
mamela my dog
ayibona motafuleni
oh phela lo muntu ungene ngekare top uzicapile uyabaya abantwana bakuzwa ma yazi sometimes njengoba sikhuluma ne it's about the convo boy. Once you have pizzazz, and I'll be honest with you, it's all about pizzazz. Pizzazz, it's about ukhuluma nabantu, you understand, have that charisma dog. And once unale
Genola. Like a Genola. Like if you can do like my name is Genola. Come on, C63 that's one thing that we miss as gents. We think all the material stuff will draw all the women to you. And that's the point. Disrespect them because you think they're materialistic and they're fucking not. Genuine, like they just want to listen, they want to laugh, they want to be respected. You understand?
Just to jump in what you were saying, I was watching this show lately, Show Max. It's called Adulting. It's got these boys, they obviously living the life of adulting.
You know, not like we're promoting other people's shows.
Not really promoting other people's shows, but we are just trending on the conversation and on the topic. You know, while we're talking on the topic, guy upopulatili yadi million, and then ukopana with this nice honey gondao. You know, first thing he says is that I'm parked outside and I'm driving a G63.
That's
and
the first thing.
Exactly, and that's the first statement you go. You don't. There's no substance, dog. Yeah. And whereby, I mean, a lot of these girls are looking into part. We say, okay, so what's next? What's there about you? Do you understand? So I mean, now I always believe honale mo gore a go no kena ka koloi G63 ko tla po o ipake ko stage mo ko DJ booth. You understand? You need to be yourself. Be yourself, man. Just enjoy yourself. At
least in when she rejects you, are rejected for who you are. Understand? So you sort of comment like I didn't say but it's life. Let's just be honest. No much ite ba spanelang and let inside that it spanelang. Ona leading inside that your material stuff, those are yours. I've got my own stuff. Whether me driving a small car, me, I just want a genuine guy. If we want cars and whatnot, because you do get females that about you understand? And out here so Hispanic, maybe got choice because the circumstance, cost of living is too high, whatever, unemployment rate is too high as well. But he's genuine, like and all that, and he wants to do right by the girl or the girlfriend, understand? So, but hence I'm saying it's different strokes for different folks. I try to match it. When I match it, Kispano like nyogo, kintrickting mo. Oto like na nyogo, ki out take rent aglom nating to na bat bang tabe like it's we understand. Wait is one lim. Unal machita ubzangin simze moto. Speech on a kulu, Nanto like Mnati, Markets and Kakana don't kill one hacking a plan. Ki phone away. When I go about you, the life of the party of it and on home nati in Simze moto. Bamela, when and on it's life. There's like a win-win situation or whatever. There's as you said, there's no manual in life. And at the end of the day, we cannot run away from it. There are other people that works for them, as I'm saying, and there are females that like that stuff. On the other side, they just want mamela. We want the
sneaky link
and
different strokes for different folks.
And one of that, there's one thing about us guys that we make a biggest mistake. You know, guys, if you ask a lady most of the time, or let's say 10 ladies, 7 will say no, I've never had a one night stand. Fine. Liars! Ask 10 guys, all 10 guys, but one night stand and so on. You know what they think? Because of how we perceive women. One night stand, and there's nothing wrong. Let me tell you, you might walk in there, but about you the case. And what they do is they make things easy for you. And you think you got game.
Yep.
She's got game
already.
She decided to my man.
I wish niggas would ever understand this concept, because at the end of the day, and you're thinking, this woman ain't gonna you know?
Oh, we have them.
That goes, I'm shining, boop, 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 boop. That goes out. Shut up.
I'm a very shy
Shut up,
person.
fam. But I just think nah.
Trust me, that's sometimes I wish like you think about shy because maybe I would have been far gone to the
Yeah.
But now my shyness in affect the
Yeah.
At Groove, I'm like, Dana, have you met me? Mamela, have you met me?
Have you met?
He hasn't met Ginola.
Have you met
And the guys, please stop calling me Ginola. I'm a Ginola. Ginola.
The man from France.
Mamela, I was conceived. Mamela, and Mamela, you know, I must go to France like once in a while.
Show your passport now. Let's see it.
Yeah, what about it?
Donna, I go there mentally. I go there mentally and just sit in my own corner. In Monaco. Hello, Mamela. Monaco, I don't know Mona Lisa. Hey, Babona. And the Monaco. I'm going to get the
drink two for the night.
What's my name again,
once you got it, man.
What's my name?
Gino.
Oh, my so you just snake park,
yeah, man. But I think I guess wrapping up on that topic was that that's the deal breaker for us,
yeah.
You know, and cutting it down to those
communication and
communication, understanding somebody. Yes,
if not understand,
you know, we all don't want somebody to I remember your words,
guys, let's be honest. Into she's go it might not she's him.
For sure.
Amara, there's she's
Ndona akho she said. Imona but she's I don't feel like in cheap. Hey,
why not say cheese?
Expose FBI files, Buffett. No man, Buffett. But I think it's one of those things, man.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker.
That's most of the deal breaker, and people think it's all about looks, appearance, physical appearance. It's not really about that. You know? At the end of the day, we want to sit down and get to know somebody, and then you know, where certain things you don't even have to ask them. Yabo, baby, ipi hembela mata baby sengil begelana. Yabo, ini amasnika wa mai baby was sengwa begilelana. Alright, yabo. Baby man, bengiting intwala something yogudla na the plate la kosil corn. Do you understand how that comfort feels? You understand? You feel at home. You understand? Yeah, boy. I mean,
know that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
But
peace, Joe.
You guys also give peace out.
That's hence a mistake. But sometimes you cannot ask for what you cannot offer.
Thank you.
Yes.
And what you always say is, women, they will always give peace where they're treated nicely. Yeah. I don't know how to settle for peace.
Yeah.
Where there is peace.
There's peace.
But yeah,
and you also giving peace out.
Exactly.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, listen, honest truth, boy. Look, we cannot sit and start demanding this, demanding. But what are we giving back? What are we giving back to?
Exactly. And then I go,
I want to manage. I live work for. Why am I 4 o'clock set Pegamini? Never keys.
I get a massive empire.
Never keys. Never fit. Double child. There's two things. Not. This is my wish. You understand it? To be in a relationship where there's 4 weeks in a month. I'll allow my girl to have a weekend with her friends.
Yeah.
And to make my chance.
Yeah, and then 2 weeks.
2 weekend.
Yeah.
Then this one, we can all chill together with her friends or my friends.
Yes.
So we can go on. So everyone
know your environment.
Exactly. Because if you're saying in a relationship, I'm relating to someone, I need to know you. Yeah. I'm not saying your friends are my friends, but there'll be times where you invite me to gigs or chillasi where I'll meet your friends.
Not even just gigs, lunch, dates, dinner, whatever the case may be.
I'm saying, now, honestly, in an ideal world, I would love to have that.
Yeah, in it too.
Weekend, take your baby. Plumel my chance. I'm not, baby. I'm phone I'm not.
Yeah.
You understand?
But I think
baby.
I'm
not going to be asking you, Okoka one name. We can tell
we formed that.
Whether ink na kwa high.
Yeah.
Now really tweaking nalene without you guys.
Yes.
Whether at America, we can get away. No distractions. Exactly. Then there'll be that weekend. Oh fuck. Smang Jay Monati went a party or Jay Monati is got a birthday dinner or baby. She will meet mama.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's then. Because you can chill like with a woman for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Straight.
It's okay. That's because umjwayeza into engayikhulumanga or engayenzanga. You understand? And I always say emachiteni ukuthi bafethu, be the peace that you want it to be. You understand? So if you want her to have a peace, mkai amachita phelo yazi sinale flop yokuthini mina ngikwaza mele ngareport echerini yakhe icheri yakhe yakufonela kaningi. Chance. All it is, it's not reporting. It's all about telling umuntu ukuthi mamela ngilana so that yena akhululeke.
Something were to happen, what's about to
happen? Ngifonele kuTumelo, ngifonele kuThi, uyabo? Naye ngifonele kuMpho, ngifonele kuLisedi, ngifonele kuThato. You know, the case may ever be kuzoba yileyo ndaba. It's just a matter of ukuba ne communication.
I think that's the most important thing.
Communication is a deal breaker.
What I've like picked up in this whole conversation.
Yeah.
Communication is.
Yeah, it's key, Donna. It's key, boy.
Guys, man, thanks for this thing, eh?
Hey man, mamela, but school never comes out, Mbafet. School never comes out until you go to the grave.
Exactly.
But mamela, you can have this call on fair too until it's a PhD. That's the end. I didn't tell you drop out.
You drop out. You get certificate. You say abeti la. Adult based education. Basazofundisa ukuphela uchiyo Franco.
No, you know what, guys? Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much for that.
I rock this thing.
Upper room, upper sky, upper love. All peace and love. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for listening. We're loving and subscribe. So where to stand up.